Hey, hello, happy Thursday. Doing it later today. My husband didn't go out for a walk this morning. And, when I do this kind of thing, it's when I do readings and pull cards, it's much easier. As quiet as he is, there's still an energy in the house. And I prefer just me in the house. So that's how it goes. So I thought, well, I mean, it's not that I haven't done it. I have done it, as you may know. Um, but I chose not to. I thought, well, I'll have a shower. I'll wash and blow dry my hair. And I'm even doing this before I have something to eat. I've been doing intermittent fasting, so I haven't eaten since 7:30 last night. And I thought maybe I can have something now. And I thought, no, I'm going to wait. Going to wait. So I'm really playing around with intermittent fasting and how my body feels with it. And I'm not finding it terribly difficult at all. At all. So I continue to do it. And then all I have to do is continue to make better choices, or the best choices during the day for eating, which on the whole I do. So there we go. So what's happening in the news? Because whatever's happening out there is also reflective in our own personal lives. They are quite happy I'm going in this direction. Thank you very much. Okay, you better. Hi, guys. Good morning to my guides and my angels. Any of my ancestors that are hanging around that got something to offer. Part of this is I was speaking about my father the other day, and he wrote an autobiography, and then most of it, and I shouldn't say one book, it was done into a coffee table format, which is what he wanted. And the first one was basically his life from a young boy to I think till he got tired of writing about all, young man, family. It was interesting to see the parts and pieces that he remembered. And I'm like, I don't remember it like that. And so isn't that life? Don't we all have different memories of incidents in our family? We've all got different memories because we're all different people. And our parents are very different parents. I came from a family with 4 siblings. So each sibling has had a different experience with my parents than I did. I was the first, and then the next one was 11 months younger. So he got the benefit of my mother's experience on me because she was a very inexperienced. She was the youngest of 7, so she was an inexperienced mom. And then my brother was 11 months later. So anyway, the second book is basically his journal. Day to day, where they went, what they did, which was kind of cool. Oh, we went to see Linda and Marcel and had dinner with them. And sometimes it was just a couple of sentences, and sometimes he went into more. And he talked about the news of the day. And as I'm reading it, I'm like, everything just cycles around. He talks about what the Liberals were doing, what Pierre Trudeau was doing. He talks about the Middle East. He talks about the nuclear threat. He talks about all of it, all the news that was going on, and he has, and his take on it. And I'm reading this and going, nothing really changes. But I'm hearing what changes is our response to it. So we have an opportunity thank you, every time it cycles around again, then there's an opportunity to look at it and respond to it in a different way. Are we going to do it the same old way that we've always done it? Are we going to have a bigger picture in play? Are we going to step back and not be in a reactive mode? So those are the choices that are being made right now around the world with governments, with leaders, and those are the choices that we make in our own daily lives. We are presented with something that might cause us to react in a less than kind way, and we have a choice. Are we going to continue that same cycle, continue that same pattern, or are we going to step back and choose to do something else? So it's for both, right? What's happening out there is also happening for you in different ways, shapes, or forms, or within your family. Pretty cool, eh? It is cool. So, Mr. T down south of us, the courts told him he couldn't do what he was doing with tariffs. The U.S. Trade Court said, "You cannot do this; it's illegal." And the tariffs are illegal. There are trade agreements in place, and you have to honor those trade agreements until you negotiate with them again. So he's not happy about that. Um, I imagine that our PM Carney knew that was a very strong possibility. Knew it was in the works. So, which is how he's doing what he's part of his reasoning when he's moving forward and doing stuff. But he's also planning for the instability of what is south of us. He's making plans, you know. So, and that's what we do in our lives, isn't it? For better, for worse. You kind of decide, well, this is what my life's like now, and what do I want it to look like, and what do I need to do to get to that point, right? So intermittent fasting is something I'm doing to get to that point, to take off more weight, to give my body a chance to heal itself, because that's what, when the body's not busy, what's the word? Digesting, thank you, digesting food, then it is healing itself, right? All the cells don't have anything else to do but kind of, so it's like you're getting out of the way, and then in that process, especially when you're sleeping, to heal itself. And so it doesn't have to digest food during the night because you snack late at night, then it's healing. So 7:30 at night until it's 1:16 right now, probably be 1:30, quarter to 2 by the time I have something to eat, and it's going to be protein, heavy on the protein. So that's the choice that I'm making, and I'm playing, because I can't do the same thing, and I can't do what I did when I was 30 or 40. Like, it's a whole different ball game. Do I wish I could? Sure, I really do wish I could. My metabolism was running much faster then, but I was also on my feet a lot in the pet store. I was on my feet all day, and then I would go to the gym, and I had a family, and I was very active. And now, with my cranky knees, very cranky knees, I can't be as active as I was. So I have to change how I do things. And that's a choice. Stupid hair. That's a choice that I'm making. So what's going on in your life? What choices are you not looking at? What are you banging against, thinking, I don't want, I get it. I don't want, I shouldn't have, that's how I feel. I do human garage fascial maneuvers because I've had a compression fracture in my back. I've had a car hit me on one side of my hip. I fell onto a propane tank off our trailer on my right side. And so my hips have been all out of whack. And I didn't know. I didn't know this then. And the body just adjusts. The body adjusts for it's an amazing machine. It truly is. So it adjusts, it just takes it on and makes these minor adjustments because of the injuries that you've done, and you're not even knowing that it's doing that. I didn't go to a chiropractor then. So till suddenly the knees, the knees took the brunt of it because it just travels down. So I hadn't realized, even though I went to a chiropractor, I hadn't put the pieces together. And this is what I mean, all these different parts and pieces that come into play that you don't even know about. So I started doing human garage because a friend of mine had done it and was doing it, is doing it. You never really stop doing it. And I noticed a difference. I'm like, I feel my feet differently. And I went to the chiropractor. I said, I feel my feet differently. I don't know. He said, because your hips are aligning. So the Human Garage, find him on YouTube. I'll put a link there. There's a 15-minute reset. I did it solid for 2, 3 months. I don't know. And now I do at least 2 movements a day, if not more. And so it makes a difference in my life. And so there I've made, and do I get up in the morning and, and I'm achy and I think, I don't want to have to, I'm like a little kid. I don't want to have to do this. It's really part of me goes, it's not fair. It's not fair. But so be it. This is where my body is right now. And I'm fortunate enough to have um, really simple thing exercises to do to uh, to give me ease in my body. It's astounding, astounding, absolutely astounding. And within that, I could have a knee replacement, and I don't want a knee replacement. And I'm hearing keep going because here I am, yak, yak, yak. I don't. So I just feel like there's something better out there. I've had injections, and they were good for a short while. They were marvelous for a short while. Um, but after a while, they don't last as long. And I'm like, there's got to be something else out there. And there is. There's another hydrogel injection that was developed in Europe, in the UK, used a lot in Europe, and now it's been approved in Canada. So currently, there's only people in Ontario doing it. And um, I'm in BC, and currently it's expensive. Um, so then I have to make that decision. Do I cough that money up or not? You know, or do I wait and find out maybe there's someone in BC that's going to do it, and I can. It'll be a little less expensive to do. So these are all choices, right? They're all choices that you make, and and I also take Recovery, which is Purica, a Canadian company, Recovery 3.0 for inflammation, because Human Garage has its supplements, and I look what's in it, and I'm like, well, and it's more money, so I buy a Canadian product that's absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. So these are all things. And would I rather not have to do all of this? Yeah. Would I like to be like at 18, a healthy, functioning, because I know there's 18-year-olds with arthritis and all sorts of, like to be like I was at 20 again? Sure, I would, but I'm not. I'm not. So I make the best of where I am, and I do the best that I can with what I've got. And fortunately, every time I'm thinking there's got to be something better shows up. So um, there you go. And I'm okay with that. I don't play it, I do kind of, part of me is like, I gotta do it. And then I'm thinking, it takes no time at all. And how much better you feel. I can see it when I step out the bathtub because I can lift my legs up high. And when my wet feet go on the bath mat, and I notice that I have an arch in my foot, which I didn't really before. Not this definitive arch. So everything's changing in my body. It's an easy thing to do, right? Okay. So what are you not looking at in your life? What are you thinking, this isn't fair, I shouldn't have to? What are you um, pushing away from? What are you negating as not being a possibility? Uh, if you're asking and you're curious what else is out there, what else is possible? What else is possible, right? Ask that, what else is possible? Surely, there's something else that's possible. Have that mindset and everything that you come across. Surely there's something else possible. Okay, right? Good. Is that it, guys? They're saying that's it for that. And they're sighing a little bit. But I hear that some people will benefit by this. And some won't. And maybe they'll tell their friends about it. So, and I'll put links to everything. And you can ask me if you want. So, I'm pulling a card. A card or two cards? 3 cards I'm hearing. First card, rejuvenate. I guess that's kind of, we had that card before, rejuvenate. And he's sitting on a fountain. His feet are in the fountain, right? And there's pea stubs flying around. Rejuvenate. So, look, in the world, that's what's going on, right? People are like dipping their toes in. What's next? What's next? What's next? Are we going to jump in? This is what goes on in our lives. Are we going to jump into that new practice? Are we going to fully commit to it? Or are we just going to do it for a week and give it up, right? So you got to give things a chance. If you decided you're going to save money, you got to give it a chance. Like 1 month isn't it? You're not, you don't see the benefits for years. For years. So decide you're going to do something and then stick to it. You can review it to see if there's a better way to do things, if there's something else that will accommodate you in a better way, sure. But to rejuvenate is to look at what's going on, right? And then see what you're ready to commit to. What are you going to jump into fully and embrace to benefit you, right? Okay, cool. Make no judgment. There's surely messages because I keep pulling out the same ones. Don't judge yourself harshly about this. Don't beat yourself up over any of this. Just make another choice. Don't beat yourself up. Don't swear at yourself. Treat yourself like a small child that's figuring it out because that's all you're doing is figuring it out. And that's all anyone out there is doing is figuring it out. And when we know better, we do better. So then you know better, then you make different choices. So you can try things on and then say, no, that's not for me, and give it a good shot. Or maybe you know right off the bat, it's not for me, right? Because you know better. You know who you are. So figure out who you are. Make no judgments about where you are right now. It just is what it is. And then make a choice to change the space you're in, the place you're in, the space you're in. So what's going on out there right now? Everyone is making choices. Everyone is making choices in their daily lives. The big guys are, the little guys are. They're all minor choices, small choices. They all add up. Some of them are big. Like the big guys, they make bigger choices because that's where they're at. That's a position they're in. And that is their, may I say, their life path, or else they wouldn't be there. Politicians go in with good intentions, mostly. I think all of them do. And then along the way, stuff happens, right? And then they make decisions and they make choices. And some of those choices you look and go, what the hell are you doing? So people may look at us and go, what the hell are you doing? Make no judgments against yourself or against other people. Just look at it. It's just information. Information, and then you choose for you and your family and your community, your company, whatever position you're holding. Okay, cool. And one more. Oh, and they want the top one. Again. Claim your art. Same message, guys. Same message. Claim your art. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same message. Your art is your art. Is the spirit that in the essence that is you that ignites your being is your art. And that is played out in so many different ways. I'm just sorry, I'm getting caught. It's getting sunny outside. Sorry, I got distracted. Claim your art. Claim who you be. Use the things that lift you up, that ignite your spirit so that you go out into the world and people are like, ooh, look at that. Look at her. She's a happy camper. She, he, whatever, they are looking quite lovely today. They are looking quite happy today. Look at them being kind. Look at them doing because they've ignited who they are inside and they're just allowing it out, through all the avenues that they have at their fingertips. Thank you. Thank you, guys, for everything that they have at their fingertips. Everything is at our fingertips, and it's just a choice. Okay, so start with rejuvenate. Are you jumping into something that's going to do you well or not? Are you ready to take that plunge? Make no judgments. Don't judge yourself. Maybe you'll judge yourself out of taking that plunge. Oh, I'm not someone that does that. Well, maybe you can be this time. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge others. And claim your art. Be who you be, fully and wholly. It's all at your fingertips. And you just have to decide what parts and pieces you're going to allow the world to see, right? In a safe way, in a way that feels safe and good for you. Maybe sometimes it's a wee bit uncomfortable. That's okay. Just do you in the best way you can in the moment. We all do better when we know better. And you are getting to know better, better than you did yesterday, the day before, the day before. That's life, right? Don't wait. Don't wait too long. We need you wholly and fully in your magnificent being of love, light, period. No ands, ifs, and buts, right? Okay. That is all. 20 minutes. I'm done. Sun's shining and I'm heading out. Well, first I'm going to eat. Okay. Take fair care, Linda, from Go for the Joy, and I'll put the links to everything I've talked about. How hard it is to do stuff when you're in a mirror. Okay. So, take care. Love you all. Bye.